Hello everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. I'm thrilled to have you join me as we delve into the enchanting world of Jane Austen, one of literature's most beloved authors. Today, we'll be exploring all 6 of our timeless novels, each offering its own unique blend of romance, social commentary, and keen observations of human nature. Whether you're a long-time fan or new to Austen's works, this session promises to be both enlightening and engaging. We'll take a closer look at the fascinating characters, intricate plots, and enduring themes that continue to captivate readers across generations. So grab your favorite cup of tea, settle in, and let's embark on this literary journey together. I'm eager to hear your thoughts and share in our mutual admiration for Austen's literary genius. Feel free to ask questions and share your favorite moments as we celebrate her legacy. Let's get started. Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility, published in 1811, is a masterful tale of love and family dynamics set against the backdrop of Regency England. The novel focuses on the contrasting personalities of the Dashwood sisters, Eleanor and Marianne. Eleanor, the elder sister, embodies sense, with her practicality, patience, and ability to temper her emotions. Marianne, on the other hand, represents sensibility, with her emotional intensity and impulsive behavior. The story begins with the death of the sisters' father, which leaves their family in a precarious financial situation. Their home, Mini-Koneko, is inherited by their half-brother John, forcing them to move to a modest cottage in Devonshire. This change in circumstances highlights the limited options available to women who relied heavily on marriage for economic security. Eleanor's romantic interest lies with Edward Ferrars, a man of integrity and kindness, but his engagement to another creates a significant obstacle. Meanwhile, Marianne falls for the charming and seemingly perfect John Willoughby, only to learn later of his unreliability and lack of genuine affection. Through these relationships, Austen examines the pitfalls of excessive emotional indulgence and the necessity of balance. Marianne's heartbreak leads her to a path of growth and self-awareness, eventually realizing the enduring qualities of Colonel Brandon, a steady and honorable suitor she initially overlooked. Sense and Sensibility is also a critique of societal norms and the constraints placed on women. The novel suggests that true happiness can only be achieved by balancing reason with emotion, as seen in the sisters' eventual reconciliation as between their inner worlds and the external pressures they face. Austen's trademark wit and keen social commentary make this novel a timeless exploration of the human condition. It beautifully captures the struggles and triumphs of finding love and understanding oneself, resonating with readers even today. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, published in 1813, is a timeless novel that delves into the intricacies of love, class, and individuality in 19th century England. The story follows Elizabeth Bennet, the quick-witted and independent-minded second of 5 sisters, as she navigates the social expectations and romantic entanglements of her time. Elizabeth represents the theme of prejudice, initially viewing the seemingly calm Mr. Darcy with skepticism and disapproval. The novel opens famously with the line, "It is a truth universally acknowledged, that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife." This sets the stage for the societal pressures surrounding marriage and financial security for women. The Bennet family is in a precarious position due to the entailment of their estate, which cannot be inherited by daughters, making advantageous marriages a necessity. Central to the novel is Elizabeth's evolving relationship with Mr. Darcy. At first glance, Darcy appears aloof and prideful, leading Elizabeth to form hasty judgments. However, as the narrative unfolds through a series of miscommunications and revelations, Elizabeth learns of Darcy's true character, his integrity, kindness, and deep sense of responsibility, prompting her to reconsider her initial assumptions. In parallel, the subplot of Jane Bennet, Elizabeth's elder sister, and her romance with Mr. Bailey adds an additional layer of intrigue, underscoring the themes of societal influence and personal integrity. Austen's work brilliantly critiques class consciousness and gender roles of our era. Through Elizabeth, Austen advocates for individual choice and the importance of marrying for love rather than economic convenience alone. The characters' growth and transformations highlight the significance of understanding and empathy, ultimately culminating in a narrative about overcoming pride and prejudice to recognize the deeper qualities within us and others. Pride and Prejudice remains a classic not just for its romantic plotline, but for its insightful social commentary and the dynamic interplay between characters. Its enduring appeal lies in the universal themes of love, honor, and the courage to challenge societal norms, making it a favorite among generations of readers. Jane Austen's Mansfield Park, published in 1814, is a richly layered novel and explores themes of morality, social class, and personal growth. The story follows Fanny Price, a modest and introspective young girl who is sent from her impoverished family to live with her wealthy relatives at the grand estate of Mansfield Park. The narrative unfolds as Fanny navigates her new life, balancing her gratitude with a keen sense of observation and morality. Fanny, despite being the underdog in her new environment, becomes the moral compass of the story. Her relatives, the Bertram family, and their social circle represent varying degrees of moral and ethical ambiguity, particularly as they become entangled in romantic pursuits and questionable decisions. The estate becomes a microcosm for exploring the contrasts between wealth and ethics, appearance and reality, as well as affection and duty. Central to the novel is Fanny's unrequited love for her cousin Edmund Bertram, who is himself enamored with Mary Crawford, a charming yet morally flexible newcomer. Mary and her brother Henry Crawford complicate the lives and relationships at Mansfield Park, serving as catalysts for unfolding drama and introspection. The novel delves into the theme of improvement, both literally, as seen in the fashionable ideas for landscaping Mansfield Park, and figuratively, in terms of personal growth and moral fortitude. Fanny's quiet strength and unwavering principles gradually reveal the superficial idea and failings of those around her, leading to significant personal revelations and decisions. Austen also touches upon the social hierarchies and expectations of Regency England, highlighting the limited options and influence for women like Fanny. Her journey from marginalized niece to a calmly assertive woman underscores the importance of inner virtue over external validation. Several adaptations have brought Mansfield Park to life in various media, further cementing its place in literature and popular culture. The novel, while perhaps more serious in tone than some of Austen's other works, offers a deep examination of character and conscience. Mansfield Park remains a compelling study of character, moral dilemmas, and the complexities of human relationships. Its nuanced portrayal of personal growth and ethical scrutiny continues to resonate with readers, making it a distinguished piece in Austen's literary canon. Jane Austen's Emma, published in 1815, revolves around the charming yet meddlesome character of Emma Woodhouse. Set in the fictional village of Highbury, the novel explores themes of social class, love, and self-awareness. Emma is a young wealthy woman who delights in matchmaking, confident in her understanding of relationships despite never having been in love herself. Her attempts to influence the romantic lives around her, particularly that of her friend Harriet Smith, lead to a series of comedic and enlightening misadventures. At the heart of the novel is Emma's journey toward maturity and self-discovery. Despite her good intentions, her interventions are often misguided, revealing her naivety and lack of insight into the hearts of others. Emma's growth is catalyzed by her relationship with the perceptive and patient Mr. Knightley. His candid critiques and unwavering support are instrumental in Emma's transformation, as she learns to recognize her own flaws and misjudgments. The novel's rich tapestry includes memorable characters such as the talkative Miss Bates, the enigmatic Frank Churchill, and the amiable but simplistic Mr. Austen. Each character plays a part in the intricate social dynamics and misunderstandings that propel the plot. Austen cleverly employs irony and wit to critique the rigid class structures and gender roles of her time, highlighting both their absurdities and their influence on personal relationships. Emma's evolving friendship with Harriet Smith, a lower-class but endearing young woman, underscores the novel's exploration of social hierarchy and individual agency. Through Harriet, Emma learns the limits of her influence and the importance of allowing others to make their own choices. Emma stands out in Austen's oeuvre for its focus on the heroine's internal journey rather than external romantic pursuits. The novel's resolution finds Emma achieving self-awareness and understanding, paving the way for her own romantic fulfillment with Mr. Knightley. Their union symbolizes the harmony of equal partners who appreciate and support each other's growth. Emma is celebrated for its rich character development, subtle humor, and insightful social commentary. Austen's keen observation of human nature and the nuances of interpersonal relationships make this novel a timeless exploration of love, growth, and self-discovery. Emma remains a beloved work, captivating readers with its blend of romance, wit, and the enduring appeal of its complex and relatable heroine. Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, published posthumously in 1817, is both a delightful coming-of-age story and a satirical commentary on the Gothic novel genre. The novel follows the journey of Catherine Morland, a naive and imaginative young woman, as she leaves her rural home to experience society in the bustling city of Bath. Catherine's love for Gothic novels heavily influences her perception of reality, leading to both humorous and insightful situations. Throughout her time in Bath, Catherine befriends the sophisticated Isabella Gorp and her brother John, as well as the charming Henry Tilney and his sister Eleanor. Her interactions with these characters expose the complexities of social dynamics and the subtleties of romantic interests. It is through her growing friendship and eventual romance with Henry Tilney that Catherine begins to learn more about herself and the reality that surrounds her. The story takes a pivotal turn when Catherine is invited to the Tilney family's estate, Northanger Abbey. Overwhelmed by her love for Gothic novels, Catherine's imagination runs wild, leading her to suspect dark secrets and sinister happenings within the abbey. This part of the novel serves as Austen's playful critique of the sensationalism and melodrama often present in Gothic literature. Catherine's amusing misinterpretations highlight her innocence and the dangers of letting fiction blur with reality. As the narrative progresses, Catherine faces disillusionment and self-reflection, ultimately realizing that her vivid imagination has clouded her judgment. This journey of personal growth and maturation is central to the novel's themes, emphasizing the importance of discernment and critical thinking. Austen's clever use of irony and wit throughout the novel underscores her skill in critiquing societal norms and literary conventions, all while creating characters that feel relatable and endearing. Northanger Abbey is often celebrated for its humor, irony, and perceptive insight into human nature. It serves as both a tribute to and a satire of the Gothic novel genre, showcasing Austen's ability to blend romance, comedy, and social commentary. Through Catherine's adventures and misadventures, readers are invited to reflect on the balance between fantasy and reality, making Northanger a timeless and engaging read. Jane Austen's Persuasion, published posthumously in 1818, stands as one of her most mature and poignant novels. It tells the story of Anne Elliot, a quietly intelligent and deeply contemplative young woman who navigates the complexities of love, duty, and social pressures in early 19th century England. The novel opens with Anne as a 27-year-old, considered past her prime for marriage during that era, who is reflecting on her life and past decisions due to her family's declining financial situation. 8 years prior to the novel's events, Anne was persuaded by her family and close friend Lady Russell to break off her engagement to Frederick Wentworth, a naval officer with uncertain prospects. This decision has haunted Anne, who remains unmarried and lives a life overshadowed by regret and unfulfilled potential. However, Frederick re-enters her life as the successful and wealthy Captain Wentworth, leading to a narrative filled with tension, misunderstandings, and ultimately, redemption. The novel explores themes of constancy and the struggle between personal desire and social obligation. Anne's development throughout the story is profound, marked by her growth in self-assurance and her eventual assertion of her own desires over societal expectations. Her internal struggles and resilience highlight Austen's exploration of mature themes like second chances and the enduring power of love. The supporting cast of characters in Persuasion is notably vibrant, including Anne's benefactor Sir Walter Elliot, and her superficial sisters, who illuminate the social pretensions and shallow values of their world. Austen's use of satire is precise and revealing, offering critical insights into the rigid class distinctions of her time. Persuasion also reflects Austen's subtle critique of the social hierarchy and the merits of the rising professional class, as epitomized by Captain Wentworth's success through merit rather than inheritance. This narrative positions the novel as a contemplation on the transformative power of love and the evolving social landscape of Austen's England. The emotional depth and elegance of Persuasion make it a compelling read, often resonating with readers who appreciate themes of redemption, perseverance, and the quiet strength of Anne Elliot. Austen's deft handling of romantic tension, combined with her incisive social observations, ensures Persuasion's place as one of her most enduring works. Thank you all for joining me on this delightful journey through the works of Jane Austen. It has been a pleasure to explore the rich characters, timeless themes, and masterful storytelling that have cemented Austen's legacy in literary history. Each of her 6 novels offers a unique perspective on society, love, and human nature, and I hope our discussion has inspired you to dive deeper into our world. Whether you're a seasoned Austen aficionado or new to our works, there's always something fresh and enlightening to discover. Please feel free to share your thoughts or favorite moments in the comments. Your engagement and insights have made this experience truly enriching. Keep reading, exploring, and appreciating the beauty of classic literature. Until next time, take care and happy reading!